Hello, I'm Jang Seyoung, an accounting major. The purpose of today's presentation is corporation comparison and analysis. I choose Microsoft and Adobe. Index for this presentation. To begin it, I would like to introduce the industries to which the two companies belong. Both companies belong to the cloud computing industry. Public cloud services are offered by cloud service providers over the internet and are available to anyone who wishes to subscribe. The Microsoft Corporation was founded in Redmond, Washington in 1975 by Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Today, Satya Nadella is Microsoft Chairman and Chief Executive Officer. In the enterprise cloud service industry, Microsoft bundled together its Office productivity software into its cloud-based Office 365 suite, which generated stable subscription revenue instead of relying on periodic upgrades. Adobe was founded in December 1982 by Carl Weiss and John Warnock. Today, Santanu Narayan is Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Adobe. In the enterprise cloud service industry, Adobe bundles its flagship software products, including Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, and After Effects, into subscription-based cloud services. Moving on to the next part, I'd like to mention LETIO analysis. I will introduce 8 of the 18 LETIO analyses shown in the report. First, net sales of Microsoft and Adobe have never declined in 5 years. Both companies have very low sales cost due to the nature of the software industry, so they are not significantly affected by various cost increases, including inflation. Second, both companies posted net profit of 2017 to 2021. Due to the nature of the software, the cost of sales is not large and it is not affected by inflation. In 2018, Microsoft included $13.07 billion in net income related to tax cuts and employment laws. This decreases in net income has many implications for other LETIO analysis. Selected current ratio and inventory turnover in liquidity ratios. First, both companies show a healthy current ratio except for Adobe's 2019 during the analysis period. In 2019, Adobe is in the red in periodic loan reclassification. Next on, Microsoft shows a very high inventory turnover. Adobe ensures the availability and visibility of its product inventory in real time to meet customer expectations across all channels. Selected ROA and return on ordinary shareholders' equity in profitability ratio. First, both companies are software-related companies and are not asset-intensive, so return on asset is high. Microsoft followed Adobe from 2017 to 2021. Second, the return on ordinary shareholder equity, close to the S&P 500's long-term average, is considered acceptable and less than 10% is considered low. Both companies are quite high, and Microsoft is relatively higher than Adobe for the rest of the period, except for 2019. Selected debt to asset ratio and times interest earned in solvency ratio. First, the higher the ratio, the higher the degree of the leverage and consequently, the higher the risk of investing in the company. Both companies have a healthy debt to assets ratio during the analysis period. Second, time interest earned ratio measures ability to meet interest payments as they come due. Adobe has relatively strong. Both company improves time interest earned ratio, demonstrates a healthy balance between operating income and debt service. Moving on to the next part, I like to mention conclusion. In the future, the cloud industry is expected to increase demand for multi or hybrid clouds. Therefore, Microsoft and Adobe are expected to grow considerably. According to previous ratio analysis, Microsoft has sufficient capacity and capital to pay its maturity debt. In addition, along with the characteristic of the software industry with low cost of sales, the cloud service industry is growing rapidly. It also shows that ROE effectively uses the capital invested by shareholders. As a result, Microsoft is showing a stable management style, leading the market trend and showing steady growth. Adobe also has a lower share of the company compared to Microsoft, and also the company is small. It has been compared that it will show a similar aspect. Microsoft and Adobe formed a partnership. This is the best strategy for both companies because Amazon AWS share, the leader in the cloud service industry, is huge. Also, it recommends aggressive marketing strategies due to lack of publicity for such partnership. Both companies have no objection to achieving growth, but they are difficult to keep up with market share. Therefore, the best strategy is for the two companies to work together to share their customers and increase their share together. Both companies hope to keep pace with the rapidly changing market. I like to finish my thanking you for your attention.